This is Jane Gardner, and I just started a tiny bit early because I have to test my system. I haven't been on streaming for a while. So I came into my studio here, and it's like totally different from what it was before. And so I'm sort of a bit off kilter. So I'll just tell you a little bit about what I'm doing before we start and I start my presentation and everything. Um, I realized I also, Jane Gardner, have a Step in Front of the Camera for coaches, speakers, and consultants group, and you're welcome to go join there as well. I will be posting this as a recording, I guess, up in there. But it'd been a while, 4 months, so since I've been on streaming, so everything was loose, and now I've got to go check actually that I am streaming to Facebook because Restream, which is a great software, is telling me that I am. So we'll go and check that out first. And let's see. I don't know if I'm streaming. I plan to go live. But I just joined up with the system, so I'm not sure that it's going to be happy about actually making me live. So let's see if we go live anywhere. Let's see. I don't think I am live anywhere. So let's go look at another page. That's okay. So now I've got to make sure I'm recording this because I'm not sure if Restream is working. So let me find her. Oh, let me go and start my XSplit. That might help. Here we go. There, now I think I'm live. And so let me record. And I want to say welcome, everybody, to Build Your Business in 52 Weeks. I am doing this as an implementation training, and also once I get started as a sample of the type of show you can do on the internet and get leads and sales, etc. So just let me go check that I'm on the internet. That I'm in a group. And still not there. Yeah. No, I plan to go live, but maybe I just didn't set up live video. So yeah, I just went back to Restreamio, and it was waiting for my camera. Why? Yeah, so obviously I'm going to have to do some trainings on this, and I will. Streaming software. No, I don't need that one. Restream was supposed to go in there. So we may be babbling at you for a little while. And yeah. Okay. So we're just going to go get started and do a recording and set it up and get this all set up for next time. So let's go and start the broadcast. Welcome, everybody. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Implement.club or Implement. We are going to implement and take action. With this day at Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, I will be here to do Build Your Business 52-week free training for you. And if you get on to the email, you'll be getting handouts you'll follow along with me because I will actually be doing the work as well. So, yes. So, we're going to be talking about building your business, and I have 15 principles on that. And for those who don't know me, I don't have my bio uh, JPEG, which I quite enjoy, showing me painting and my husband working. And we work together in our structural engineering firm for the last 20 years. And I'm hoping to get him to retire soon. So I'm out on the internet to help others start their own business because we've been doing it for a while. So we're going to talk about today about how to build your business with using certain principles. And let's just get started because this was an overview. I wasn't sure I was going to start today, but this is imperfect action is better than no action. So here we go. I'm going to get the presentation, and then while you're looking at that, this is where you can join in terms of getting an email so that you can join and see the trainings every week. http jgtips.com/byb free. And you can also join the Implement Club private group where I'll add the freebies and other things to move you forward in at http Facebook group, facebook.com-groups dash hype /implement club. So let's go back to start the presentation. So this is build your business in 52 weeks. Any business, by the way. Reminder to start your video. And yeah, and one other thing, and this is called imperfect actions. So obviously, I haven't been able to start build your business. So annoying. But I use a excuse me. I might even take this part out while I babble. Sometimes it has trouble connecting the live source. Okay, let's see if this works. Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Build Your Business. This is done at an Implement Club. We are going to be doing a 52-week Build Your Business training on the 15 principles of building a business. And oh dear, it looks like my broadcast won't start. So we'll just do this recording and then add it into the group. My apologies. And edit it of all this. So let's start again. It's called imperfect action. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Implement Club, where we're going to be building your business for 52 weeks. This is just an overview, so I'll probably be sending it out as a recording just to show you the 15 principles that we'll be going over on how to build your business. And we'll be doing this over a year, obviously 52 weeks. Every week we will have a session at Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time where I will be live and I will be talking about one of the principles, and then we'll do probably each principle 4 times. And so we'll go in depth on a principle. So, for example, I have one called Be a Media Mogul, where you focus on one media. And so we'll be talking about podcasting one week episode, and then another week we'll be talking about social media like Facebook groups, and another week we'll talk about television, and another week we'll talk about whatever. Sorry, I've gone blank. Oh, obviously stuff like Meetup and stuff, and getting on other people's places of work in order to spread your word. And I'll be doing it with you. So, hey. So, for example, next week we're going to talk about your goals. And if you sign up for the training here, you will get the first day you download 90-day business journal, as well as my success map, which is about building your goals, building your legacy, and how you're going to do it over a year. And so I will be also doing the same for you. So next week I would bring my filled in my success map and 90-day journal just to show you how it would maybe work for you. And then we'll go over your goals and what you want to do in the next year. And then we'll be talking about the principles after that. So let's, and also I have a Facebook group. Let me go get the line of how you can connect to it. I haven't down. I can just go and do the presentation. So you can join the email list to get notification on the trainings as we go along. And there'll be other days we'll be doing, you can interact. We'll do Zoom and stuff like that. So that's the email list you can join to get the journal. And then the Facebook group is Implement Club. It's a private group, so you just join. There's no restrictions. You don't have to answer any questions, I don't think. And because, it's all about implementation. And that is one of the things that is a big issue on the internet. And that's why we're having this training. So let me just say, yes, that's one of the reasons I'm having this group and this training, is that I find that people get overwhelmed by everything that you need to do on the internet, and they want to be able to, get the business that they want focused on, but they find themselves getting scattered and not getting around to doing sales and getting people to buy, etc. So that's why I formed this group, because it's all about the sales. It's all about getting your customers, and it's all about getting the money. So we'll be talking about the 15 principles to build your business, and I will probably have another day that I do, starting a business and all that kind of stuff. But for now, since I had no success in sending this to Facebook, I believe, I will check later, that's called imperfect action, but we'll do the training, and then I'll send that and put it up as a recording. So here we go. This is what we're all about, imperfection. So we're going to go and talk about building your business. Now, the reason that I wanted to do this is because it's going to be over 52 weeks, and it's going to be once a week. And then you get to work on it during the week. And then we have a Facebook group, the Implement Club, where you can celebrate your successes, etc., on your goals getting done. We'll talk about that more next week. But I'm also doing it, so we'll be seeing me grow my connections and my business. Now, one of the things I want to say first is that about my core values. For me, my core values have always been authenticity. And that's one reason I don't wear makeup. I try and be imperfect on the recordings, and I don't do too much editing. And also, I just get going. And if I've missed something, well, I've missed something. I don't stop because of it. And then visibility. If you've been around me at all last year, I was talking about stepping in front of the camera and you're welcome to join that group. I'll have the link next week because I'm going to be putting that back up again and having a challenge of getting people onto the camera and maybe developing their own show. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing this, is to show what a show is like. As well, I'll be having other shows. But anyway, we'll talk about all these things later. And consistency, that is the hardest part for any of us, is to be consistent in what we do every day and every week and every month and every year in terms of growing our business. So those are three of the values that I believe in. And then we're going to talk about some of the 15 principles. So we want to develop your core principles. So mine were, of course, authenticity, consistency, and visibility. But we'll be talking about that in more depth over 52 weeks and having some trainings on that so that you can think about and develop your own core principles for your business. And then we got to develop an entrepreneurial mindset. This is very important. We don't realize how important it is until we're actually in our business working on it. There are a lot of things, a lot of beliefs, and a lot of limiting beliefs, and a lot of things that can stop us from having the success that we need. And I did a full training on that as well that I have to put together for free for you to have a look at in the group. As well as you need to develop your brand. Now, for some of you think, well, that's simple. It's just colors and a logo. Well, no, it's not. Not in my training. I did a whole training on that. And it's basically about your principles, your values, and your mission, and what you believe in and what you don't believe in, and what you stand for and stand against. So we'll be talking about that in depth as well. And then obviously, excuse me. And then we're going to position yourself as an educator. Now, I know that you're probably hesitating about that. And obviously, for some of you, you think, well, I don't need to be an educator. But really, even if you have an e-commerce store, or if you are just you have an agency, you should always be educating your clients and your customers about what you do and why they should buy from you. So it would be a great idea for you to do a weekly workshop as well. I know that sounds like a lot of work, but this I am trying to do in 20 minutes. So that's why I'm talking fast and not going in depth in any of these, because we'll be going in depth over the next year. And then we're going to build a product snowball, which is basically we're going to make money. We are going to be always developing products based on, well, we'll talk about the principles on making sure it's something that your customers or clients want. Don't build something that you don't think they need. Rather, it has to be something they want to buy. And we'll be talking about that and how to put that into your systems and schedules. And then develop a strategic marketing framework. This is quite almost full year just talking about this, of course, but this is about how to create your USP, make yourself unique from everyone else, how to build cross sells and upsells. And if you don't know what that is, funnels, you don't know what that is. I know I didn't know what funnels were either when I started. I thought it was cooking, but we'll be talking in depth about why you need a strategic marketing framework, which will make it much easier for you to build your business when you know and you focus on only those things, depending on what you do and who your market is, of course. And then we're going to be talking about creating a content factory. Now, this is basically if you think of it simply as your social media marketing, or if you're not doing that, doing your video marketing, or doing your workshops and doing some marketing for that, creating content that attracts people back to you. So in a way, your weekly workshop will be a way for you to attract people to you. And because that is definitely content. This will be content once I edit off the part where I was trying to get started today, will be part of a training. And in 52 weeks, well, it'll be quite a valuable training because it can be a way for anyone to build their business. So you create a content and you get obviously some help to do that because you're already selling. And then you build a massive network of people who know you and you know them, and you talk to influencers, you connect with influencers, you interview influencers, you build your network by obviously the strategic marketing framework would be, of course, to build your list is another one of those, making sure you're always building your list. So by going out and interviewing others or having joint ventures, that kind of thing, or just connecting with others, you will build your audience and grow your list. So we'll be talking about that in depth. And when I mentioned before, become a media mogul. Once you've sort of defined your focus, you have to decide which media is going to be the way that you communicate best to your audience that they like. So you could write a book, you could podcast, you could be on TV, and of course, you can do social media. But do one of those rather than all of them and become known for that. So I want to become and known for being on camera. So I am also I also do TV, streaming TV. I have 3 shows, and I develop those, and then I use the audio for my podcasting. So we'll talk about that all later and how easy it can be to be a media mogul and be known as a media mogul, even though you may not think you are, other people do. And so getting into production mode will be, of course, once you've decided what media you want to be in and what products you want to sell and what products are selling. Production mode is about outsourcing and getting some help to get into production mode, making sure you're always have offers available at all times for people to buy or to connect with you. And that's one of the 15 principles. And then building a learning center. One of the currently everybody is saying, oh, build yourself a membership site and you'll have recurring income. And if you build a learning center where people can learn about your business, well, a niche focus, for example, if you happen to be a health expert or a spiritual expert, if you have a learning center where you have valuable teachings, trainings, you have things that they can buy inside the learning center, they will stay on as your clients on a regular basis, and you'll be getting recurring revenue. So everyone needs to build a learning center, regardless of what kind of business you're in. You need to have your customers and your clients sticking around to listen to you and see what you're offering next. And so we'll be talking about that and 4 ways you can build a learning center. And of course, with a learning center, you have to create an online community, wherever that is. It might be a Facebook group, or it might be a circle, or wherever. It could be in your website. But we'll be talking about that and how to create it, why you should create it. And then we'll be talking about raising and building an affiliate army. Now, this is people that are your customers or clients. So these are people who like what you do, and it's easy for them to promote your business and your offers, and they'll be able to increase your reach. So that's why you're going to build your business, because you're basically building a massive network of connections, You're becoming a media mogul, so everybody sees you everywhere. You're going to have things for people to buy because you're building a product snowball, and you're doing a weekly workshop and positioning yourself as an educator so that you're becoming the authority and that you are. And last but not least, of course, put systems in place. So we need to put systems in place, like your autoresponder system to pick up on your subscribers, to keep them happy. Systems like outsourcing, or systems like obviously your whole production center and content factory and that kind of thing. So we'll be looking in depth on some of the systems, probably the first systems you need to put into place. And I'll give you some templates and give you a lot of resources so you can get started on that in the next year. Because with 4 weeks, of course, we'll be building quite a system and building quite a business. So that's the 15 principles that I have. Other people have different ones, but of all of them, your entrepreneurial mindset is really the most important, because it's your business and you have to have certain ways of thinking in order to be an entrepreneur. And we'll look into that in depth later. Other than that, position yourself so that people see you, that you're visible as an educator, that you have things to offer, that they know who you are and what you have, and you then increase the people that you know because you're building a network, and you're also out there on focusing on one media, and people can come and they can hang out in your learning center or your community and then promote, and they'll help you build your affiliate army. And putting systems in place will help that for you. So what's that? After 15 weeks, we should have started and done all of these, and then we just go in depth on each of them as we go along. Now, so you can join the free trainings over on my website at implement.club, Build Your Business Framework. You can have that's where the 15 principles are if you want to copy them down. Let me see, I've got, what's this? I think this is the site. Yeah, this is the page on implement.club. Imperfect action is better than no action. You can sign up here down below to subscribe to the emails, where I'll have the freebies that you can download to work on all of this. And this is, I think, my website. Yes, that doesn't show much. That's the home page in case you hit it. Basically, it's the same story for every entrepreneur. Is you get overwhelmed and confused by all the software and technology you have to learn, and I have been, and so I learned them, and now you need to implement and implement quick. So yeah, so I'll probably be having another training on another day on getting started quickly your business. But let's go back and to the presentation. And so that's the page. But if it's the quickest way to get to sign up is http://jgtips.com/BYB free. And then for those who are next week we'll discuss my success map and 90-day journal and how to use it over the next 52 weeks. So your first email should have them downloadable there. So just download them, and I'll fill mine in so you have an idea on how to fill it in. And we'll discuss goals, because without goals you won't get anywhere. And then you can also join my Facebook group, Implement Club, at https://facebook.com groups Implement Club. It's private, but you can just join. I don't think you need to answer answers or anything. And if you want, you can obviously, I think you can post in the group Yeah, so hopefully, oh, what the heck is that? That's me without the presentation. So we moved everything around. I'll have to tell you about my software one day. Um and and why I brand it and everything like that. So thanks. Um, yeah, I thought I would get started. Obviously, I wasn't perfect. I should have set up all my links and tested them before I came and started. But I'll record this, delete the first mumble, and upload it into the group. And next time I'll be live, and I will answer questions next time. It's just I hadn't got around to connecting it up to Zoom and all that kind of thing. And when I tried, so just remember, you're trying all the time. When I tried, which one was it? One Stream Live, it wouldn't recognize my XSplit. This is XSplit software, by the way, for those who don't know. I love it. And so I went to Restream because I had gotten a special on that one as well. And I set that up. And I don't know, it gave me these links and I don't know, it just didn't start. So it's restreaming somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe I'll find out and tell you later. So see you next Saturday. I'll have my success map 90-day journal to start, and we'll talk about it and getting your goals done. Because with those 15 principles and your goals, you should be able to get started. And we'll see if I think if we need a workbook so that you can do at least one thing a day, one thing a week. Sorry, don't want to overwhelm you, and get you building your business, because I can give you some ideas on how to build your business, how to build your network, and all that kind of thing. See you later. It just wouldn't work. I don't know why.
see if this works.